Tonight, under the bright lights of Progressive Field, the Cleveland Guardians face off against the Cincinnati Reds in a high-stakes Ohio rivalry. This isn't just a regular season matchup, it's a clash that's been circled on calendars for months, a game that means more than just another win or loss. The stadium is absolutely buzzing, filled to the brim with fans from both sides. The air is thick with anticipation, as families, friends, and lifelong supporters gather, all eager for those precious bragging rights that come with a rivalry win. This isn't just another game. It's the Battle of Ohio, where state pride and city loyalty are on the line. For many, this is the most important game of the year. Both teams enter the night with nearly identical records, making this matchup even more intense. Every win counts as the season heats up, and neither side wants to give an inch. The Guardians, defending their home turf, are hungry to climb the standings and prove they're the team to beat in Ohio. Their focus and determination are clear as they prepare for battle. The Reds, meanwhile, have brought their own loyal fans, ready to make their voices heard and spoil the Guardians' party. They're determined to show that Cincinnati can steal the spotlight, even on the road. Every pitch, every hit, and every play will matter tonight. The margin for error is razor thin, and the pressure is on from the very first inning. The energy is electric, the crowd is on its feet, and the weather couldn't be better for a classic night of baseball. It's the perfect setting for a rivalry showdown. This is the 65th game of the season for both teams, and with the playoff race heating up, momentum is truly up for grabs. Every game from here on out could make the difference. The players know exactly what's at stake, not just for themselves, but for their teammates, their coaches, and the thousands of fans who live and breathe every pitch. Whether you're lucky enough to be in the stands or cheering from your living room, you're in for a treat tonight. This is baseball at its most thrilling. With talented rosters, passionate crowds, and a rivalry that stretches back generations, this is what makes baseball so special. The atmosphere is unmatched and the stakes couldn't be higher. The Guardians and Reds are set to give it their all, leaving nothing on the field as they battle for Ohio's baseball crown. So settle in, get ready for first pitch, and watch as these two teams fight for pride, momentum, and the right to call themselves Ohio's best. Tonight's pitching duel features Cleveland's young right-hander Luis Ortiz, a rising talent who's quickly making a name for himself in the big leagues. He'll be facing off against Cincinnati's veteran lefty Miley, a seasoned pro who's seen just about everything the game can throw at him. Ortiz, with a 3.6 record and a 4.02 ERA, brings both power and potential to the mound. His fastball can light up the radar gun, and his slider has fooled plenty of hitters this season. He's looking to bounce back from a tough stretch and give the Guardians a strong start tonight, hoping to set the tone early and build some momentum for his team. On the other side, Miley, just back from injury, is working to regain his form. His ERA is sky-high at the moment, but his years of experience and knowledge of hitters make him a dangerous opponent. Miley's not going to overpower anyone with velocity, but he's known for his craftiness and ability to keep hitters off balance. He'll rely on his wits and his deep arsenal of pitches to try to outsmart Cleveland's lineup. Ortiz, meanwhile, relies on his high-octane fastball and an aggressive approach, challenging hitters and attacking the strike zone with confidence. Miley uses a mix of pitches, change-ups, cutters, and breaking balls, constantly changing speeds and locations to keep batters guessing and off balance. It's youth versus experience, a classic baseball storyline that always brings extra excitement to the ballpark. Both teams are counting on their starters to set the tone, knowing that a strong outing could swing the momentum in their favor from the very first inning. The pitcher who can control the game early, keep hitters off the bases, and work efficiently through the lineup will give his team a big edge as the game unfolds. All eyes will be on the mound as these two very different pitchers face off, each with something to prove and everything to gain. Can Ortiz overpower the Reds with his electric stuff? Or will Miley's savvy and experience win the day for Cincinnati? The answer could decide the outcome of this heated rivalry game, where every pitch and every decision matters. Expect a tense, strategic battle from the very first pitch, with both teams looking for any edge they can find. The stakes are high, the pressure is on, and every inning will count as these two pitchers try to lead their teams to victory. Tonight, we'll see which ace rises to the occasion and takes control of this crucial matchup. Luis Ortiz, the Guardians' right-hander, is all about power and potential. His signature pitch, a heavy sinker, induces ground balls and keeps hitters off balance. Ortiz is still learning, but his stuff can be electric when he's on. Consistency is his challenge, but tonight is a chance to prove himself against a tough Reds lineup. The Guardians coaches want him to attack the zone and trust his defense. Mixing his sinker with a sharp slider will be key to keeping Reds hitters guessing. Ortiz's aggressive style can dominate when he's in rhythm. The home crowd will be behind him, hoping for a breakout performance. A strong outing from Ortiz could set the tone for the Guardians' night. He's a big part of Cleveland's future. And tonight, he's in the spotlight. Can he rise to the occasion in this rivalry game? All eyes are on Ortiz as he takes the mound. Wade Miley, the Reds' veteran lefty, brings experience and guile to the mound. He's not overpowering, but his cutter and pitch mix keep hitters guessing. Miley's ERA is inflated from limited action, but the Reds trust his leadership. He controls the pace, works quickly, and keeps his fielders engaged. Changing speeds and exploiting hitters' weaknesses are his trademarks. Miley's return from injury is a boost for Cincinnati's young roster. He's not expected to go deep, but 5 solid innings would be a win. His presence calms the team and sets an example for younger pitchers. Tonight, Miley faces a talented Guardians lineup in a high-pressure setting. If he can keep Cleveland's bats quiet early, the Reds will be in good shape. Watch for Miley's strategic approach and veteran savvy. He's here to give the Reds a fighting chance in this rivalry clash. Can the old pro outwit Cleveland's hitters? The answer could swing the game. Tonight's stars go beyond the mound. For the Reds, Elly De La Cruz is a must-watch. Power, speed, and switch hitting make him a game-changer. His base-stealing ability puts constant pressure on the defense. The Guardians must keep him off the bases to limit his impact. For Cleveland, Jose Ramirez is the heart of the lineup, clutch, versatile, and a leader. Ramirez's switch hitting and aggressive base running spark the Guardians' offense. Steven Kwan, a contact hitter with a sharp eye, is key at the top of the order. If Kwan gets on base, Ramirez can drive him in and ignite the crowd. The battle between these stars could decide the game's momentum. Watch how the top of Cleveland's lineup sets the table. Every at-bat from De La Cruz and Ramirez is must-see baseball. These are the players who can change the game in an instant. Keep your eyes on them all night. The night's biggest story, Terry Francona's return to Cleveland. It's a moment that fans have been anticipating for months, and the city is buzzing with excitement and nostalgia. After 11 unforgettable seasons and a thrilling World Series run, Tito is back in the spotlight. But this time, he's wearing the colors of the Cincinnati Reds. The sight of Francona in a different uniform is both strange and fascinating for Cleveland faithful. The fans adore him, and his legacy in Cleveland is unmatched. He's more than just a manager. He's a symbol of hope, resilience, and the spirit of the city. Tonight, for the very first time, he walks into Progressive Field as the opponent, a visitor in the ballpark where he built so many memories. Expect a heartfelt ovation before the game. Fans will rise to their feet to honor his impact. Then fierce competition once the first pitch is thrown. Francona's leadership shaped the Guardians for over a decade, guiding young players and veterans alike through triumphs and challenges. His humor, wisdom, and genuine connection with players made him a fan favorite, and his presence in the dugout was always felt. Now, he faces his old team in a game loaded with emotion and respect, as both sides know what's at stake. The Guardians players and coaches know him well, adding intrigue to every decision and every move made on the field tonight. This homecoming is more than nostalgia. It's the beginning of a new chapter in a storied career, and perhaps a new rivalry. The crowd will watch Tito's every move, torn between old loyalties and new rivalries, their cheers and applause tinged with bittersweet emotion. Francona's return adds drama and intensity to an already electric night, making every inning feel like a chapter in baseball history. It's a baseball moment Cleveland won't forget, a night that will be talked about for years to come. All eyes are on Tito as he steps onto his old field, ready to write the next page of his remarkable journey. Francona's comeback shocked the baseball world. After leaving Cleveland in 2023 for health reasons, he focused on recovery and family. Surgeries and rest seemed to mark the end of his legendary career. But the Reds saw an opportunity. His leadership was exactly what their young team needed. Francona was drawn back by the challenge and the chance to build something new. Now 66 and feeling healthy, he's energized by the Reds' potential. The connection with Cincinnati's front office made the decision easier. Francona's return is about more than baseball. It's about passion, relationships, and unfinished business. He jokes about the "Thank You Tito" shirts from his Cleveland farewell. No refunds. Tonight, his story comes full circle as he leads the Reds into Progressive Field. It's a testament to his love for the game and his impact on Ohio baseball. Francona's journey adds a powerful narrative to this rivalry. The stage is set for a memorable night. As game time approaches, both teams face key storylines. Guardians ace Shane Bieber's return from elbow surgery is delayed, so Cleveland's pitching depth is tested. The team is also searching for the right fit in the number 2 spot of the batting order. Steven Kwan and Jose Ramirez are top options. Offensive consistency is a focus as the Guardians look to generate more runs. On the Reds side, Francona's steady leadership has boosted confidence and performance. Cincinnati swept Cleveland in their last series, gaining momentum and belief. Both teams have strengths and challenges. Cleveland's injuries, Cincinnati's youth. Every lineup change and injury update could swing the outcome. The manager's decisions will be crucial in this tight matchup. The season is long, but every game feels important in this rivalry. Tonight, every pitch and every play will be magnified. The Battle of Ohio is as intense as ever. Want to catch the action? Tune in on clevelandguardians.tv or the Guardians Radio Network. English and Spanish broadcasts are available for fans everywhere. Expect a night of emotion, competition, and great baseball. Francona's return is the headline, but the rivalry and star power make this game special. Both teams are hungry for a win after their last meeting. The pitching duel, the stars, and the storylines all add up to a can't-miss event. This is more than a game. It's a celebration of Ohio baseball. Every inning will tell a story, and tonight's is one for the ages. Whether you're a Guardians or Reds fan, you're in for a memorable night. The Battle of Ohio is at its best with so much on the line. Sit back, enjoy, and let the game begin.